Hello. Okay, okay. Cool. Mic wasn't working because I don't know, the input changed for some reason on OBS. I'm gonna blame the Windows update. How are we doing, guys? We're playing this game again. It's been a little while. Dexter's upsetty spaghetti. He's been whining. Oh my god, hello. Hello. Camera. Camera, please. It doesn't want to do. It isn't. It doesn't. Hi again. Unplugged my microphone by standing on it. Can the tech issues stop now? Oh hey! There we go. It's sitting. You can watch him being a little bitch. No. It's been a while. I hope I remember how to play. Before we continue, I would like to remind myself of, I wonder if I can talk to that person again and figure out everything that's happened since the time skip. Which is a lot to take in, like, guys. Guys.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
Scowl.
I had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it.
Oh, we got rid of his brand!
Like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
I'll talk to that person and see if I can get that politics update a second time, otherwise I might just play back stream. It's not that way. Nope. It's not this way at all.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Look, it's Sid.
I don't like that he took Sid's name.
And how may I assist you today?
Crystalline Dominion.
My beloved homeland.
Oh, the crossroads of Philistia, where one only has to stroll the streets to hear news from every far-flung corner of the realm. Its mother crystal yields more shards than any other, but its lands even now remain untouched by the blight. It is a blessed country indeed.
Or at least it was.
Until Sambriac elected to invade and established a new holy capital upon twin sides heretofore neutral shores. It pains me to see the land I loved so changed, and even more to note that I did not predict it. I knew that Emperor Sylvester, stupid name, had designs on the Dominion, but to abandon Oriflamme, the seat of the Holy Empire since its inception, seemed too audacious a move even for him.
Allow me to educate you.
Please. By speaking with Vivian and the state of the realm and learn about the current going-ons in Felicia, revisit any of the Nine Tails past lessons, or take a deeper look at the relationships of those individuals in Clive's orbit. Okay.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Oh wow. Oh, there's the Iron Kingdom. That wasn't on the map before. With the blight pressing at Rosaria's borders. Where's Rosaria? I don't know. Oh, that's his little... Okay. That's... the northern... Oh my god. Northern Territories. Oh. God, okay. Pressing at Rosaria's borders and forcing ever more citizens of the duchy from their homes, Archduke Alwyn rallies his nation to take up arms against the Iron Kingdom and wrest Drake's breath from their grasp. Yet tradition dictates excuse me, that they must first march north to Phoenix Gate to perform the rite of ancestral communion. Oh, there's a timeline down the bottom. Okay, so that was the first one. Oh, so this is in the demo. This very first bit where they travel to Phoenix Gate. Alright, okay. So then, the Night of Flames. We know what happened there. It was Sembriuk that invaded. Right. Tell us about Sembriuk. The realm's largest theocracy, and that means it's run by religious figures. I'm learning government things. And home to the Mother Crystal's Drake's Head. Under the rule of the Holy Emperor, the people of Sembriuk enjoy a life of plenty thanks to the crystal's blessing, which they believe to be a gift from the goddess Gregor herself. I didn't think Gregor was a female name, but okay. They have the holy capital of Oriflamme. The Empire has been at war with the kingdom of Walleld, situated just across the Strait of Otha, ever since the Battle of the Twin Realms in 865, and judging by the clash at Belinus Tor in 73, neither side shows any sign of backing down. Political power in the Empire technically resides within the 5 cardinals, but even they are bound to the whims of the Holy Emperor and those manners of state in which he takes interest. There's like a whole... There's like a whole toothpick stuck in my pants. But it's like not an actual toothpick, it's like from the grass outside. What even? That's solid. Oh my god. Okay. In 860, the Emperor Sylvester's behest, the cardinals agreed upon a plan to liberate Rosaria from the marauding forces of the Iron Kingdom, after which the duchy had little choice but to bend the knee and become an imperial province. So the Holy Emperor... The Empire is ruled by the Holy Emperor, the one true goddess made flesh, according to the Gregorian faith. It was served unquestionably by the sworn Knights of the Blessed Dragon, known more commonly as dragoons. After suffering the ignominy of losing Drake's head to an audacious assault by the outlaw Cid in 73, the Empire set its sights on the Mother Crystal of its nearest neighbour, excuse me, nearest neighbour, the Crystalline Dominion. Sambriac's legions duly stormed the historical neutral territory and installed the imperial capital at Twinside. I'd love to see this in like video form. This is not how I retain information. This brazen act of conquest sent shockwaves across Valencia and heightened the already considerable tension between the Empire and Dalmatian Republic. Okay, so most of the political like little scenes we've seen since after the first time skip was Sambriac is what that's telling me. God, it's so there's a lot to remember. Seized by Sambriac did sure happen. As soon as the word of the death of Rosaria's leader and dominant reached the Iron Islands, they invade, encountering little resistance on the road to Rosalith. Not to be outdone, Sambriac launches an invasion of its own, driving the Crusaders from the shores of Storm and incorporating the duchy into the Empire. Right. Right, so this is after that first flashback when he meets Jill. Yeah, okay. Clive's dispatched to the Nyssa Defile as a member of the Bastards, an elite Imperial assassination squadron. Together with his branded brothers in arms, he pursues the Ironblood army in order to take the head of the dominant Shiva. However, all does not proceed as planned, and he is saved from certain death by a stranger named Cid. The Iron Kingdom's unholy crusade is on the march once more, this time into the arid wastes of Dalmatia, where the Republic musters its main host in the depths of the Nyssa Defile. Alarmed by the size and ferocity of the Ironblood horde, the Dalmecs call on the aid of their long-standing ally Walaud. As the two sides meet each other in bloody battle, a small group of Imperial soldiers infiltrates the fray in pursuit of their own target. Sure. Oh, it's Walaud's there. This is a sizable world. Tell me about Walaud. Sole surviving nation in Ash, Walaud has its capital at Stonehere, home to the Mother Crystal of Drake's Spine. A warlike land, its considerable military might serves to keep neighbouring countries at bay. While Walaud does maintain a notional alliance with the Dalmatian Republic in Southern Storm, it is very much a marriage of convenience. Tell me about the Dalmatian Republic. A nation formed from a federation of 5 smaller states. It is located in the southern half of the continent of Storm and its capital at Randala. It is also home to the Mother Crystal known as Drake's Fang. Can we get some... Do they all have to be Drake? It's so similar. I'm getting confused. There is no official state religion, and citizens are free to worship as they please. Dalmekia's key political entity is the parliament, which is formed of ministers representing each of the states, with the prime minister at its head. Huh. Does that mean it's a democracy if there's a prime minister? Does that mean that's the same type of government as us? I assume it is. That's where Titan's from. Hugo Kupka. And Kupka is now wanting to find Sid and enact his revenge for the murder of Benedicta. Co-opted the soldiers of the realm and had them commit a series of atrocities in an attempt to flush him out of hiding. Huh. We skip. Should give me the year of these things? It's just very approximate. It's probably 74. Okay. Their work in Lost Wing done, Benedicta and her intelligencers press on to Cair Norvin, where they overthrow and occupy the poorly guarded Imperial outpost. There they hold the Dominant's attendant captive, that they might capture him in turn. Oh yeah. That's all in Sambriac. What's this nothing here? It's all land. I wonder what that is. This looks a lot bigger than it does in the map that you do your fast traveling in. A key strategic position adjacent to the Crystal Belt. It is suitably, formidably fortified as a result. Garuda's Rage. Battle of Belinus Tor. His battle rage is atop Belinus Tor between the legions of Sambriac and Royal Knights of Welloyd. Odin and Bahamut clash. Ah, yeah, we saw that. In the skies above them, neither side is able to take the upper hand, leading to a bloody stalemate, with the holy capital in disarray and reinforcements not forthcoming. It falls to Prince Dion to break it. Right. Sid took Clive a long way while he was unconscious. Right, so it's Welloyd and Sambriac. Belinus Tor. An entire Sambriacus legion was lost, and Welloyders regained their outpost on Storm. Ah, so they won. Okay. Defense of Sambriac, War of Conquest. Okay. Okay. Then we had... God, politics are hard, guys. Sid's rendezvous with Gav at King's Fall is forestalled by the presence of Imperial soldiers in hot pursuit. forced Clive to save the harried scout from certain death, after which he is only too willing to share what he knows the dominant fire who fled from Kier Northern, that the man and his attendant make for the former duchy of Rosaria. What's King's for? Oh yeah. Nothing much there. Is there? What's the army doing there? Nothing much, I'm gonna assume. And then we did that. We're at end of Eastpool, we saw that. The Drake decapitated. We took out Drake's head, the fall of Drake's head. In 73, Sid the Outlaw, along with certain of his allies, infiltrated the Sambrioxus capital of Oriflamme, bringing down its mother Crystal in a daring and unprecedented attack. Investigations after the fact concluded that infiltrators took advantage of the disturbance caused by an aether flood to gain entry to the Empire's holy sanctum. In the aftermath of the incident, Sid was declared a wanted man, and the faction he led a criminal enterprise to be hounded across Valycia. Alright. Oh, Dexter's having a little dream. Doing his little woofs. Right. Oh, and it was... Man, it was the Dalmatian Empire that infiltrated the hideaway. A nation formed from a federation of 5 smaller states, it is located in the southern half of the continent of Storm, and its capital at Randella, also home to the Mother Crystal known as Drake's Fang, inside which stands Castle Desbolg, home of Hugo Kupka. Right. Okay, so how many... So what year is this currently? I don't think it's gonna tell me. 73, it's 73, okay. Oh, this is all in 73. Oh, okay. Cool, so that was all that playable segment. And then, since the skip, rebuilt the Empire, with the realm still reeling from Sid's destruction of Drake's Head, Holy Emperor Sylvester seized the crystalline dominion's neutrality treaty cast to the pyre. His forces quickly overwhelmed Twinside's defences. What is Twinside? Securing the city as the new capital of the Holy Empire. Oh? The Mother Crystal, upon whose wings did Sambriac ascend to geopolitical supremacy, it towered over the holy capital of Oriflamme, its mighty silhouette a testament to the power and permanence of the Empire. Yeah, it's nothing new. Former capital, I see. Okay. Okay, and Oriflamme's fallen into decline because of that. Villainous Tor, so that's... So that's Walloyd's foothold in Storm. Okay, it's mostly, like, they don't talk about that, but it's mostly just 3 kingdoms. There's also the Iron Kingdom. It's mostly just 3. If the realm's still reeling from... I've read that, Clive returns to the hideaway to find it in ruins, devastated by Hugo Kupka and his minions. He refuses to let Sid's dream die, however, and and rally survivors behind him, eventually leading them to rebuild a new home in the heart of Benumir. That's really close to where it was. Here, a community of like-minded individuals from across the realm have gathered to build a place where people can live and die on their own terms. Like its predecessor, it is built within fallen ruins deep within the Deadlands of Central Storm. Alright. Decidedly unlike its predecessor, however, it's located in the centre of a lake, Benumir. Across whose waters, any invading enemy can easily be spotted long before their arrival. It's a good call to make. A lake in the blighted lands of the southern edge of the former Grand Duchy of Rosaria, named for the dragon that some tales say created the basin when it fell from the sky. Fallen airships dot its expansive waters like forgotten center paths. Airships? Do we get an airship later? Ooh! There's no point, we already have quick travel, but ooh! Fallen airships dot its expansive waters like fallen center paths, leading some to liken it to a graveyard. Its remote location, far from any trade route deep inside the Deadlands, made it an obvious choice for Clive when faced with rebuilding Sid's legacy. Okay. And then what's happened just now, since the time skip, which was 5 years, the first one was 13 years, and if Clive was 16 in 860 plus 18, he's 36? That's not math. 80. 80. Yeah, he's in his 80s. 34? (16 plus 18) 34, yeah, that's his age. Yep. Zambrick's conquest of the Crystalline Dominion is complete. Then why is this not coloured in? But while the Dalmatian army amasses near the Dominion's borders, their dominant, Kupka, is rather more interested in tormenting his own nation's bearers, all to ensnare Sid the Outlaw, the one he believes murdered his love. Crystalline Dominion, once independent state straddling the continents of Storm and Ash, its capital Twinside, that's Twinside, okay, is built on the tiny Isles of Ark, I see, from which its mother crystal, Drake's Tail, arises. After Drake's Head was destroyed in 73, the Holy Empire of Sambriac declared Twinside its new capital in defiance of the long-standing non-aggression treaty. While controversial, the move carried out by Prince Dion and his Knights Dragoon proceeded mostly unopposed, largely due to the Dominion's lack of dominant of its own, with which to intimidate interlopers. Okay. It's a bit hard to not be overtaken when you don't have a dominant, probably. Alright. So, Sambriac has invaded and occupied the Crystalline Dominion, which I assume gives them more of a foothold near Wallowade, so these guys are doing that. Meanwhile, Kupka's doing his thing. Pursuit of Sid. In Kostnice, a town located in the rugged northern reaches of the Dalmatian Republic, it was once a thriving trading post, and coming of the Blight has served to both discourage travellers as well as drive off long-time residents. All that now remain are refugees fleeing from elsewhere. The Black Marketeers also prey upon them, and barely enough soldiers to keep the peace, or rather to pretend to when they're not being bribed to look the other way. Sure. Okay. Okay.
The state
And
of
that's
the world
history.
is ever changing, Clive.
That's history. That's that. Let's look at this letter. Let's play the game. After all that. Like a full half hour of just reading lore.
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern crowd.
Like, it's probably not that complicated, but it's just not sticking in my mind properly. Okay. He doesn't want an eye patch? Okay. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing. I reckon I'll see you done to wear upon my return. Wait, so they haven't taken Twinside yet. That's awkward. Okay.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
Wow, that's quiet.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Really?
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Joshua? We don't know anything about the Mother Territories. That was not in the recap.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this...
Oh god.
This is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Why do I know
Very
that?
well.
Oh, Martha, right, from Eastpool. Yeah. Okay.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
If something has happened to Martha, we need to speak with Otto.
All of memories. Oh. Creator of the day, Sid. Clive pledged his allegiance to Sid. This crystal shard transfixed twin daggers is a powerful reminder of a promise they made. Friendship forged and a legacy inherited. Right. And that's it. Huh. Oh, it's not this way. That's the balcony. We haven't seen Shiva since the start, since we met Jill. Summon Shiva back. I want more Shiva.
Clive, is everything all right?
Oh, that was such a good use of time. Alright.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power.
Well, that's an interesting
Those other
thought.
bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
I zoned out a bit much during that.
It's not that I don't trust Cole to do his bit, you understand?
Who's Cole?
It's that I don't trust the Empire to show any of us any mercy if we get in their way.
Oh shit, it is too. Thank you. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. There we go. it's a little... Yep. Okay. Did that update the journal, I wonder? I've always focused on the crystalline dominion. The fringes have begun to slowly fall into disarray, as rumors of unspeakable atrocities bound to make matters worse. Trusted ally friend gone missing from her inn. Man, I wish I paid a bit more attention. Like, I'm not disinterested in politics, but too much politics, just my mind just turns off, stops listening. Hawk and ball, what's there? Yeah, show don't tell, eh? This game hasn't been great at that, and it was the same thing with Final Fantasy XII actually. And I struggled to follow that because so often you're not shown. It would just show you a picture of the map and it would have a guy talking over it saying political fights and stuff happened and whatever's.
Everything's roses.
Roses?
Water doesn't agree with it then.
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Ted
Is that
does
the
our
blight?
lemon tarts.
Blight affect the water too.
Pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad.
It's the only one?
Here sees it that way.
That's
To
a
make
problem.
pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves
Curl,
with
is that how you
sticky
say it?
wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Sure, alright. Find the curse breakers. Open world map, yes. Right, so old Hideaway was so close to this. So close. I wish I could. Oh, can I zoom out? Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, I can. Okay, so another crystal's there. This is the twin heads. And this is Walloid. I don't know what the hole is still, and I really want to know. I'm so curious about that. Where's the rest of it? That's the Northern Territory. That's where we saw Joshua just now, and it's all blight. Their crystal's gone. Why? This is not the same as... Oh, no, actually. No, because it's... This is all... Actually... Okay, so... Oh, that's what the little chains are. That's to show territories. They could have done that better. So, Iron Kingdom is here. Rosaria, which now belongs to Sambriac. The twins. The Walloid, and the one Titan's from... that one. That other one. That last one. Is that their Mother Crystal? No, that looks really different. This is a different territory again. That's weird. And this is the Crystalline Dominion, and that's what Sambriac is taking over right now. Alright. Okay. So 3 reads is where we get bulk bits. Whatever's. We're gonna go see Martha first, though. Okay. Okay. Feeling informed, feeling understanding.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
What do you mean what happened here? It's just a bad weather day, no?
I'm sorry, Sid. We were too late. The Imperials have already left.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon. The boys from the garrison might still be nearby.
Let's get you to a Physica, shall we?
Physica?
Sorry. Oh, I think I twisted something.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Oh, okay.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling.
Oh
I don't know
god.
how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Oh, that's the call we talked
This
about.
culling business. You don't think the Empire means to rid the land of bearers, do you?
Lads from the garrison all poured in, sword swinging, and took Martha away with them.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Oi, look sharp!
Eh? What?
Good to see you, Sid. The soldiers who did this are long gone, I'm afraid. We're doing what we can. How do?
I wish I could see what these weapons look like properly. I can't afford that. I think I probably shouldn't invest in music scrolls till later. There's so much money. God, how do I... X, no? Circle, okay. Ooh, thank you. That's not what I want to attack. Okay. Oh, no, excuse me.
Look. Up ahead.
Oh! They just left her there?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only been one order of shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
It seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Let's have a look at what they are. I thought they would be here. Tell me about this Cole guy. Tell me about the curse breakers, actually. Unit drawn from those of fighting age and martial training among the residents of the Hideaway, who conduct operations to liberate bearers from slavery, beginning as a loose collection of like-minded individuals inside Hideaway, who chose to rid themselves of the bearer brands that they might serve the cause out in the field. The Order has greatly expanded both its ranks and its operations since the move to Benumir, all under Otto's watchful eye. Okay. And he's second in command of the Curse Breakers. Alright. Never heard of the Black Shields before. I want to get rid of that second quest marker, it's annoying me. Cool. That didn't work. I think because that's the only side quest that has to be there. Man! gonna swap out Flames of Rebirth because that's. I want to just use that for fights, really. Alright.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Oh, this is where the sick go. Oh no. Oh, that shit. They're dying anyway.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them.
Oh my god.
Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Stay down!
Oh, I didn't need to do that. That's also for bosses. Oh god. Oh, that works well together.
Is that all of them?
I think so. I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Oh, is that the guy that looked after them? Okay. I wonder where he is. Ah.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Matt to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Riddick's Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Honestly, just leave them there as a ferret. If they're coming back anyway, just leave the bodies there. Oh. Eh? Bounty. Okay. Notorious marks. Okay.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Oh, jeez.
To me, boy. Guess we're all ready. Too slow.
Oh, that's it? Okay. Oh wait, no it's not. Oh my god. It looked like its health went to 0. Did it reset? Nice.
Fire and flame! Too slow. To me, boy.
Oh my god. I can't stand still for that long.
That's better.
Almost.
To me, flames! Not good.
Whee! Okay. That's fun.
You didn't see that coming.
I need more potions.
That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
What are you doing here?
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Also, we just left Martha on the bridge. I hope she's okay. She's not on the bridge anymore, at least. Hopefully that's good.
Thank you, Founder.
And they call themselves our country.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers.
Jeez.
I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Black blood. If by the tremors or the passing of an icon. Cracks of my tremors. Oh, okay. Hmm. Oh, nice. That's a good idea.
If you don't mind, Sid. I'd like to stay here with Martha. Just until she finds someone to guard the rest, that is.
Martha's a stout soul, all right. Anyone else would be out cold after what she's been through.
Yeah, definitely. No, that's a good call.
Martha's a stout soul, all right. Anyone else would be out cold after what she's been through.
Those poor souls died to give me a chance to save others. I won't let their sacrifice be in vain.
We'll return to the hideaway as soon as we finish now.
We're best off staying where we are for now.
Try not to move.
Oi! You there! You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of
I can help chocobos.
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 Right? Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Whiteheart? Can we get another white chocobo?
Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Yep.
Alright.
I'm sick of saving bearers every day. Let's save some chocobos.
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 Cut across the way over yonder. These scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world.
Pluckier?
She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
My breathing looks noisy. Is it noisy? Right, let's go save some birds.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
It's a good name. Assuming it's white. Yeah, it's white.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind.
Ambrosia! Oh my god.
Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
I'm not the only person who names chocobos after food.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Yes, alright. Here we go. You tell them.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
Alright then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
I was gonna say, where's Jill? Oh, she's here, okay. I wish she had more lines. Blind Justice doesn't do much. I feel like it's not really worth the time it takes to cast. Which tells me I'm probably doing something wrong. Oof.
To me, boy.
Birds saved.
You're safe now. White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy?
Sounds like a squeaky swing.
That scar.
Oh! Is it? I what do chocobos live for?
It is you.
Oh, cute! Yay!
And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
That's an old chocobo. What was the lifespan of a moa, I wonder?
I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mound. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself.
Let's have a look.
Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind of.
50 years. Which is a guess, of course.
A bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
Let's go.
Told you. And it seems our pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stable
What was that
will be hearing
noise?
about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Oh, we're not going to be back? Okay.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old White Hart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, White Hart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Yay! Awesome. You're in bed? Man, yeah, I'm tired. So the estimated lifespan of a moa is 50 years. And that's just guessing by how long other large birds usually live. Hold R3. Huh. Yeah! Oh my god, she's so tall! Yeah! Oh, can we go a little faster? Gallop. This is not much faster than running! Oh my god. Seriously? Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. Oh, hey.
No holding back.
Right, we'll return to the hideaway, eh? We don't actually have to go back.
You deserve a rest.
Oh, it's actually in this area. Let's teleport here. Get this done. It is a really long time, eh? But considering, like, blackbirds could live for 20 years, if they, you know, don't get eaten. Considering simple blackbirds can last 20 years, for bigger ones to last 50, makes sense, I suppose. I wonder how long big cats live compared to house cats.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
Oh, is that what it does?
No good. Come on.
Slow motion kick.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Alright. Alright, so that map has like pretty much all of Rosaria in it. And it doesn't take long to run through, it's like these places are actually rather small. Considering, I feel like it would be better to have them as separate maps.
Where's Gav?
Oh yeah, alright. Oh, alright, let's deliver this. Let's fix the one boat here, apparently. For people very, you know, wanting to maintain a defensive position. Oh, they do have more boats. Okay. Just not good ones. They need more boats.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Argo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't even know.
He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Really is, eh? Oh my god. Not suspicious at all. HMI attacked by 12, okay. You mean a side quest was actually worth doing? Yeah. Hold up. I think he needs a break. He's not gonna cut through at that speed. When I saw how slow he was moving, I thought I just caught the wrong part of the animation. No, he's... he just can't work a handsaw.
I hear there's trouble.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's Head?
Crystal
and
Dominion,
how pissed
okay.
off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first.
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
What?
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor.
World War
Oh,
One,
I see
let's
us
go.
coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Yeah, let's do that.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed.
Waloed, okay.
And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield.
Does he not know?
And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Surely he knew. I can't tell if that was like him figuring it out for the first time or...
What are we waiting for? Eh? Huh?
I guess he didn't. Okay. Otto's counter. Alliant reports patrons whisper the hunt board. Okay. Yeah, I might have an early night tonight, eh? I don't want to stop yet, though.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Actually, I think
it's alright to touch.
Clive. So, will it be?
Reinforce. Can we not? We can't, apparently. Okay. Could do that. Let's do that.
My best work, but it'll do.
Yeah, that's early. I don't like the way it lays all this out. It's very confusing.
Anything else?
Cute. I like that we're going off to Drake's Breath because I know which one that is. It's the one to the west.
So Martha's all right.
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board? It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
That's why I need your help, as I need to not remind you I'm the mightiest from Moogles, no okay. So I need you to slay them all, okay.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Alastia are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Okay. So I've taken care of the Arrowman. Member of the Blood Axe is stationed at... Oh. It's weird that it moves. The member of the Blood Axe is stationed at Martha's Rest reported it being set upon in the marshes by an otherworldly horror of single staring eye. It flew in him with bony bat rings, scratching it with claws, black as the night, sharp as razors, fled in terror. Okay. Angel of Death. Oh, Dexter. A trader coming by the way of Kier Norvent met with a troop of Cursebringers travelling in the opposite direction and warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead. And Belphegor, a wild avius of striking size, making its nest atop the hill adjacent to Eastpool. Okay. I loved the hunt system in Final Fantasy 12. It was so fun. I hope they do this as well.
Welcome
Probably
to the
won't do though.
Patron's Whisper.
That was like peak.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friends' donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Sure.
Come to claim your just desserts?
Completing side quests will earn renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the twins to donate money or items.
All yours.
Oh, I can just...
Here you are.
Alright.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Oh, no, that's...
Welcome to the Patron's
Not you.
Whisper.
Not you.
May the goddess go with you.
Sure.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look.
Oh yeah, okay.
Can help.
Without a ship to carry you there, Drake's breath might as well be on the moon.
Alright, so we just go now. Wait, I can't travel to anywhere else? Alright. Why? Yeah, I'll just make a start to this. 5-10 minutes and then I'll end for the night.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
He didn't?
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
He's a dangerous guy.
Wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
It really is, eh?
Come on.
Ive's hair is looking so scruffy now. He needs a bit of a haircut. But how else do you show that time's
your mother's reach extends?
moved?
Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
He was so sleepy, eh? I thought he'd be running around, like, just wanting to get pets from everyone. Jesus, still okay, okay.
Justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
What?
All right. I heard you the first time.
Welcome, stranger. Into the roads now.
Youth.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered.
Ooh.
The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
Word is, Port Isolde's closed her gates to all but the Highborn, and now a great camp sprung up along.
Run along now, before one of the boys starts thinking you're something you're not.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these
Weird.
firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
That's fair.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Alright.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Then I shouldn't go this way. Oh hey. Same area, okay. Poland? Here? What's the
What do you
apothecary?
think is waking them? The mother crystals collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
You're finished.
More of my mother's men.
It's over.
So weak. Oh. Oh, these guys are gonna wake up, aren't they? Yeah.
Farewell.
I got my health pack from before. Oh, that's good. It was so low. This is so overkill. Cool.
Blood, Clive.
Sure is.
And still wet.
Taste it. Do it.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Oh, okay. This guy first then.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
I don't know about hurrying. I think it can wait a week. I think we'll call it here for tonight. Okay. Oh, whoops. Oh well. I guess I have another one now. Alright. Thank you for watching. Next stream will be on Tuesday with Final Fantasy X. Doing some more leveling, doing some more in-game. Yeah, level 1 Sin and then maybe get to Omega Ruins, maybe. See how it goes. Yeah, thank you for watching. Look after yourselves, and we'll see you next time. Good night.